everyone. Did you realize that your food pantry isn't just for the apocalypse? Yeah, your food pantry is there for you to help you save money at the grocery store, to add some of these items that you already have there and, make a meal out of it. Let's look at mine and find out what kind of meal I can make from my pantry. Okay, what do we have here? Well, we have some elbow macaroni. We have some penne, some wide noodles there. Let's go up here and see what we could have here. Well, I have some beef here. I could put that with the wide noodles there and maybe make like a stroganoff. I'm sure I have some cream and mushroom soup. Or over here, let's see, ground beef. Ground beef, I could put that with the penne or the elbow macaroni and, grab some of this diced tomatoes down here, spaghetti sauce, and just with the few items off your pantry, voila, you've made a meal that you can, work around what you're going to buy at the grocery store. Is that what other people are doing as well? Are they eating off their pantry to try to reduce what they are spending at the grocery store? Stay tuned and let's find out what other people are doing as well.
Hello, welcome to my new series. I have no money, so we need to use every single item in my pantry and my kitchen before I go grocery shopping again. Night one, let's see what we can figure out. The reason that I have so many cans is because I didn't have a can opener until today. I was banging them open on the ground with a rock. Do not do that. It's messy and you will waste food. I'm gonna start with making a bean corn salsa and then go from there. There's the salsa. Now next thing. I have this entire thing of arugula that I need to use, so we are prioritizing that. I'm gonna go wash this. We got our arugula, and then our salsa, and now we're gonna do our protein. All right, night one dinner completed. I'm gonna have some ranch as well. Come back for tomorrow. It's gonna get worse every.
Let's make some dinner. And let me start this off by saying that we don't judge around here. So we don't judge on how much money you do or don't have. And we don't judge on what kind of resources you take advantage of or you don't. Or that you utilize or that you don't. So just putting that out there. We have a local food bank that we go to. It's not one you donate to. It's like a lot of government stuff. And this is one of the things we got last week. So I already had these, so we're gonna make some tacos. And then also I have a bag of this, which we also got from the food pantry. It's a pork taco filling. So, and I have some corn tortillas. So I'm gonna fry some with this and then do some hard with this. And then we'll have leftovers for lunch tomorrow too, because I work a double, so then my husband will have lunch for tomorrow. So like I said, just remember, today's world is hard. It's not hard to be nice though. All right, so I have 2 skillets and I'm gonna let those start to heat up. Yeah. And I'm gonna open this. Okay, I know it looks gross, but this is like the same process that people do when they would like can or jar, like in mason jars, meat. So on top, that's like the fat. So of course it's gonna look gross, but I'm gonna put this in my skillet. Okay, and I'm gonna just let this get nice and hot and all that, and then we'll season it. And I'm gonna put this in this. All right, I have a pack of this hot and spicy taco mix. I'm only gonna put a little bit of this in here because it is really spicy. And I'm not gonna season that one, I'm just gonna leave it because it's already seasoned. And then here I'm gonna put this. Love this stuff. And then I'm gonna do garlic powder. Duh. I also have my oven preheating for my taco shells. Onion powder. And some chili powder. Alright, I cooked this down till like the juice was mostly gone. And this one I'm cooking a little bit more. And then I have my oil heating up and my oven is preheated. Some white corn tortillas for the pork ones. Actually, I'm gonna do the beef in these and I'm gonna warm them up in the microwave before I fry them. All right, so I'm gonna take my corn tortillas and put some of the beef in there. And then drop it in my oil. I just tried one of the beef without like frying the shell. Okay, I filled all my hard shells with the pork and now I'm gonna top them. All right, I'm gonna do some cheese, also from the food bank. This is the good cheese though. I had literally just enough sour cream. It's perfect. I was gonna do lettuce, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't feel like cutting it up. So I'm gonna do some green onions. And I would do like salsa or taco sauce, but I don't have any, so we're just gonna make do. Okay, I'm gonna give my husband the less burnt of the taco shells, and then I'm gonna give him some ranch for the like fried ones because I don't have any more sour cream. But that's it. I tasted them so good. I will 100% make this again and use both of those things again. That canned beef, way better than I even thought it was gonna be. I'm trying to be better about not being so judgmental, and that is a win, especially because it didn't cost me anything. So just remember, we're all just trying to make it out here.
This is day 10 of only eating what's in my pantry and fridge. I'm trying to make as many meals as I can at home before going to the grocery store. For breakfast, I made some biscuits, and this is the biscuit mix that I used. I got it from Dollar Tree. And then, so this is my second biscuit. I already had one. That's what that looks like. And then on the side, I'm going to have an orange. So for dinner tonight, I had a tuna salad. The reason why my tuna looks a little runny is just because I added some of my homemade salsa and then some light mayo. And I used the Star-Kissed tuna packet. So on my salad, I did this really basic and simple. I added lettuce, some chopped green pepper, some of my homemade salsa, and then the tuna on top. And then for a snack tonight, I'm just gonna have another orange.
It's the beginning of the month, which means that I need to make the meal plan for the next month because we have to go shopping this weekend. And we are on a very tiny, for us, grocery budget this month, about half of what we normally spend. So I'm down in my basement to go through my pantry and my freezer, and I'm gonna write down things we have so that I can make meals using those things and then fill stuff in and buy as little as possible. Yeah. Baking stuff. We have a lot of pancake mix. Alright. We do have bread and yeast. So, let's see. I think I'm going to have to make bread this month. Okay. Let's move on to the freezers. Whoa. Unhelpful. Unlabeled muffins of some sort. That's not entirely helpful. We do not have as much food as I thought we did. I'm gonna make it work. Let's see, what do we have in our refrigerator? Lots of eggs. Last place. This one. Griddle muffins. There's a lot of tomato soup here. Okay. See what I can do with that. Got my list. Now I'm gonna have to go upstairs and figure out a meal plan. Here is the meal plan that I came up with. It is definitely not my typical meal plan, but I am determined to stay inside this tiny grocery budget this month, and it also is going to get a lot of things out of our freezer and pantry that have been sitting for a while. While I'm down here, I should tell you about our new freezer. We are on a journey to become more self-sustaining and rely on the grocery store less. So we bought half a cow and a whole pig. So we bought a freezer.
I hope they give you a few ideas. Don't let that pantry food that you've been prepping on your prepper pantry shelf go to waste. Go ahead. we need something to make out of there. I'm sure you can do it. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like and subscribe. And until the next one, toodaloo. God bless.